Hey everyone, welcome back to another bonus episode of the spine-chilling podcast Horror Talk with Tate. My name is Tate Irons and I'm the host of the podcast, and I'm so excited to announce a very special guest. Nicola Wright is officially back since she was here for the very first interview of this podcast, and today we are going to be talking about this new installment of the Twisted Child universe, Bambi the Reckoning. So, Nicola, how you doing?
I'm all right. It's lovely to see you again, Tate. Really good.
Yeah, it's so great to see you too. It's great to have you back.
Well, it's my pleasure.
Yeah, so yeah, about Bambi the Reckoning. Like when I saw it, I thought it was absolutely amazing, and yeah, everything was great, and you did so well at it.
Oh, well, thank you, because I haven't actually seen it, so you're ahead of me on that one.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna spoil much
Don't
until you
spoil it
see
for
it.
me. Don't tell me what happens.
I promise I won't tell you that. So, how did you get involved in Bambi the Reckoning?
Well, I think probably it's not a sort of a secret that I've worked for Scott many times before, even before Winnie, Winnie 2, which was the one that I was in. So we'd done numerous films over the past probably 6, 7 years. And then when Winnie sort of exploded and Winnie 2 got the green light, he asked me to play his mum, Daphne Robbins. So I did Winnie 2, but actually he'd already... I do think Bambi was talked about to me before Winnie 2, actually, from memory. It's just that Bambi got put back. It didn't get filmed
Yeah.
immediately. So I think from my memory, I actually knew about Bambi before Winnie, although we obviously about 6 months after Winnie. It's just taken a long time for the VFX and everything to be done.
Yeah, I agree with you. Because like by the time like the first Winnie the Pooh came out, they did announce for Bambi the Reckoning and was planned to be released like before Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, but then it got pushed back.
Yeah, yeah. And in fact, Peter Pan was filmed after Bambi, but
Oh
obviously
yeah,
was out before Bambi. But they didn't have the special effects that were obviously what were holding Bambi back a bit for release dates.
yeah. Because I mean it makes sense. Because like Bambi is CGI, while the others like Winnie the Pooh and Peter Pan, they're actors in the costumes.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So what
Oh,
was it
turn it.
like when? Yeah.
It's all right. My phone pinged. I've just turned it to silent.
Oh, that's
I'll be
okay.
disturbed.
It's okay. I haven't even heard it, so you're all
Good.
right. Um, so what was it like when working with the cast and crew for Bambi the Reckoning?
It was great. I knew a lot of the crew already. Dan Allen had edited, he certainly edited Winnie too, so we'd met on that. I feel as if we'd met on something before that, and I can't think what it was. So I knew
Mhm.
Dan. I knew our second unit, another one of the cameramen, Dom. Vince, obviously, I'd worked with several times before. So, and some of the rest of the crew, we had met, I think on Winnie, maybe, can't remember.
Mm.
Cast were new to us, and Roxanne, I got on so well with her. And my two grandsons, Tom's a delight. He
Yeah.
just loves horror. I mean, he had his 13th birthday during filming, and
Oh
obviously
wow.
his mum was there as a chaperone always, but he just loves horror. So he can talk horror for, you should get it. Yeah, I mean, he does love horror films. So yeah,
Yeah.
he's a diamond. We were together most of the time, us little family.
Oh
Roxanne
yeah.
did drag Mary around quite a bit. So we
Oh
have many
yeah.
lamps to keep away the cold.
Oh yeah, that's so cool. So like that guy that's obsessed with horror. I should get him, and maybe he could be joined for an interview.
Yeah, you should ask him.
Yeah, yeah, he would love it. Um, so yeah, about your character, can you tell us a bit about your character in Bambi the Reckoning and what drew you to the role?
Yeah, she's quite mysterious, isn't she?
Yeah, yeah.
She's the grandmother,
Oh,
to which Roxanne is the lead character is my daughter-in-law. So I've got three sons,
mhm.
and you meet them all, but two of them are already at my house. And then Roxanne is coming to meet her husband, who isn't there at the beginning of the film. So it's supposed to be a family sort of get together, and it all obviously goes horribly wrong. But Mary is suffering from this sort of question mark over whether is it dementia or is it something a little bit more mysterious. She definitely has an affinity with nature and with Bambi, and yeah, if you've seen it, I don't know what you decided. It's kind of open to interpretation. Dan has talked about the possibility of something affecting Mary in the water that to do. I can't give too much away because I'm a bit spoilering,
It's
but yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
So it could be that there's a reason other than dementia, but she's definitely not mentally in the same world as everybody else.
yeah, that is so true. Cause like when I saw your character in the movie, I was like, it's like what's happening? Because like it's very mysterious.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Roxanne used to call me Scary Mary. I'm
Yeah.
not scary. I'm knowing it as in she's not supposed to be, but there is something slightly unsettling about her, I think,
Yeah,
at
that's
times.
right. Yeah. Were there any particular scenes you found especially intense or challenging?
No scenes, nothing in particular. Maybe the most challenging was, I mean, of course, it was freezing. I don't think
Yeah.
we've talked about, or I've talked about this before. It was sort of minus about 3. It was all night shoots, and we were all freezing. So to a certain extent, that can be challenging. I think that the most challenging for discomfort was maybe the dinner plate when we call it the dinner plate when they stumble upon Bambi's area where a lot of bones and yuck are, and that was so we were still freezing. We were always freezing, but we were also overpowered by this revolting smell of rotting meat because they'd been to the butchers and it was all real. It's not pretend, it was all real carcasses and things, so it was so stinky, and you definitely didn't
Yeah.
want to tread in it. So
Yeah.
stinky and cold, that's about as challenging as it got. It wasn't, you know all the scenes in the house were fine, the van was fine. It really was just the cold. And I think the very last part of the film, the last scenes seemed to be one of the coldest.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, that was, yeah, freezing.
I
But
bet it
yeah,
would be freezing. Yeah,
yeah,
because like I saw your Instagram post for the behind the scenes of Bambi the Reckoning, and I could see like how freezing it would be at the set.
yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of looks good because you want it to feel uncomfortable. The fact that we're out there, but if we weren't under threat, bad enough that we're under threat from a runaway mad deer, but the fact that it is winter kind of adds to it. That sort of breath that you see, red noses, just generally looking pretty miserable.
Yeah, yeah, cause like you guys were mostly like outside, and
Mm.
yeah, cause like Bambi wasn't too happy. Yeah,
No, quite rightly.
yeah. Um, so like you worked on like a lot of other horror films. How does Bambi the Reckoning compare to your past horror experiences?
Um, I mean, most horrors are night shoots, so there's a similarity there. I think I was lucky with this one that I didn't end up covered in as much blood as sometimes I have been. That was a
Yeah.
bonus. Um, the this one and Winnie 2 had bigger budgets than, some of the others that we've done before. So that generally just means more people around and sort of higher production value, I would like to think. But on the whole, on an independent film, there's still that feeling of camaraderie and the fact that we're all in it together, and you're still, even though they've got more days, it's never enough. You're
Yeah.
still, trying to get a lot of scenes done in not always enough time. I mean, we do it because that's what the
Yeah.
job is, but you're not on sort of months and months shoot or anything.
Yeah, that is so true. Because like the whole movie's like at nighttime. So yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, and I think we did it in about 12. I can't remember now. Bambi actually was shorter than Winnie or Pan or even Pinocchio. They all had much longer. I think it was maybe only 2 weeks on Bambi. Can't
Yeah, I
remember
think it
now.
I think it was to my memory.
Did we say
Um
that? Yeah, it wasn't a long, long time.
yeah. Like I mean it was like about like a year like a year thing since like
We
when
talked
you guys
about it.
filmed. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Well, it was over a year. It was January 24th, so it's 18 months ago. Mm.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
Hmm.
Um, so did you hope that Bambi the Reckoning was gonna get a lot of good reviews?
Well, you always hope that they
Yeah,
will. Yeah, of course. That's what you would wish for it. And I think from what I've read, it's had positive reviews. I think people have probably enjoyed it more than they thought they would. Slightly,
yeah,
slightly different to what their expectations were, that they sort of were rooting for Bambi quite a bit.
yeah. That's true. Cause like I did hear that there was a lot of good reviews for it as well, and what and like before I saw it, like I still thought that it would be good, but then when I saw it, I was like, that was one of the greatest Twisted Child Universe movie I never expect to be amazing.
Oh, that's good news. I mean, I think it's different because obviously Winnie doesn't have a story that, Winnie's its own story that was created from from the beginnings, really.
Yeah.
Whereas Peter Pan is a twist on a story that we know about. And Bambi's story, we have definitely taken elements of Bambi's background, but then the rest is
Mm.
original. So I think a lot of people are a bit confused as to what Bambi might be about, whereas they had probably had more of an idea of the characters that were in Peter Pan for certain.
Yeah, that's right. Cause like when I saw Peter Pan, which I saw you in the movie as a news reporter.
Yeah, so that news reporter that she is the same character. She's Daphne from Winnie 2. It's my day job, and the events of Peter Pan take place prior to Winnie 2.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yes. Well, thank you for
Yeah,
reminding me that.
she's the same it's her day job is to be a reporter.
Yeah, that is so cool. Um, yeah, so I think I want one more question. Are you hoping to be back in the Twisted Child universe in the future?
Well, if I say too much, then that would again be giving it away because clearly Daphne can't be back because she's dead.
Yeah, she's
Um,
dead.
and for those of you who've not seen Bambi yet, you don't know whether I'm dead or not. But
Mm.
well, Let's see if I'm back to talk to you about the next installment at another time.
Yeah, that would be so cool. Cause yeah, like when like you, I bet you will love Bambi the Reckoning. Like,
I hope so. We're seeing it on August the 21st. It's premiering in London at a big festival we call Fright Fest, that's called Fright Fest over here.
oh yeah, I remember seeing that on Instagram, and
Yeah.
so yeah, I hope you'll enjoy it.
I hope so. I mean, I think it'll be a great night. It'll be the first time that most of us have seen, certainly the cast have seen each other since filming. Obviously seen Dan and Scott and Reese in between. But yeah, it'd be lovely to see everyone and watch it together.
Yeah, that'll be so good. And yeah, like what I was gonna say about Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare because it had a twisted story. Like it got me shocked.
Oh, yeah, it was great. It was really dark. I loved Peter Pan. Um, I mean, I've liked them all. I think Winnie was fun. Winnie 2, as I said, I haven't actually seen Winnie 1, but Winnie 2 is a sort of fun horror with such extreme kills that you can't help but laugh. And obviously, Peter Pan's got very extreme, but it's not, I don't feel it's funny. It's much darker.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
and really, the story of Peter Pan has always been my favorite, really, of child, the sort of stories when I was a kid growing up. I used to get my dad to read it to me over and over and over. So I've always loved it. And then when I was very young, I played Wendy on stage for months and months. So it's always been quite close to me. And then when they did this twisted version, it was like, oh, this is a really good story to twist because it is a bit weird. A boy coming into her room and taking, all flying off to Neverland together, and the
yeah,
parents being, where have our children gone? And that's even in the children's story. It was, yeah.
yeah. It was very twisted because I did do an interview with Martin who played Peter Pan, and I told him like what a violent villain you played.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he does.
yeah, I just think he's super violent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, again, because of the twisted past that he had that's been created for him, it's not surprising, really, is it?
yeah,
Do
it's
you
not
remember that?
surprising at all.
No. He was
No.
fairly badly treated himself as a child, so that's an understatement. Mm.
Yeah, it is an understatement. Yeah. So I think that's all the questions I got. So
That's a
yeah,
pleasure.
yeah. So it was great to have you here.
You too. And
Yeah.
yeah, you can tell me privately all things that was what you were thinking about the film. We can have a chat about it later. I want to know all about how you felt it,
Yeah.
what you thought.
Yeah, because we can talk about Bambi the Reckoning like after you see the movie, so that
Yeah,
we can talk about how you enjoyed it.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So everyone, if you haven't seen Bambi the Reckoning just yet, then I recommend go checking it out because it's very amazing and twisted, and yeah, you guys are gonna absolutely love it. And yeah, yeah, and make sure to check on the movies that Nicola is in, and hopefully you enjoy them as well. So thanks again, Nicola, for coming to the show again. It's so great to have you here.
That's okay. And I shall see you again soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. So thank you for watching this interview, everyone. Stay spooky, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye
Bye, everyone.
bye.
Bye bye.